And welcome into the booth, everyone. We're in inning number 5 already with 2 away. Striding in once again, Mike Foltynewicz. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Rich Hill, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Standing in, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Peterson rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is in there.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first. He wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Here's Corey Seager.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Culberson onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Inciarte is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Played on the backhand, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Suzuki.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Ken. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Tapped down the line. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Luis Guevara enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And will step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Utley awaits the 1-0. Right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready now, Andrew Toles. Alex Verdugo will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Alex Verdugo.
And he takes ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Realmuto, the runner at second with one away. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Realmuto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There he goes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Slow roller out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, B-roll as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 50.
Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Popped him up. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. The runner scores from second. At the plate, Chris Taylor, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that misses, ball 1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Inciarte, and it's gone. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Corey Seager. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Soft liner towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Freeman is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good. Alex Verdugo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Pedro Baez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Seager over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Now in the box, Charlie Culverson. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Danny Santana. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Culverson is off at first with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chase Whitley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dansby Swanson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Checks his swing. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Digging in,
Kike Hernandez.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Popped him up. Camargo is there, and he puts this one away for the third. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's getting. His first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alexander.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Alexander, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Verdugo waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. score on the sacrifice fly. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kurt Suzuki, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable. And at least they're still battling.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A great running play, and that. Digging in, David Freese. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Set, here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one away. Ready once again.
The last at bat, Nettie D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Corey Seager. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. So 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. This is popped up. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Tyler Flowers move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Flowers leads off first with one away. Popped up. Maeda is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. If they'll just get the one out here, as the runner will get back safely at first. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner on first with two away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson on the run, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Rich Hill earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan. downtown LA. So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's part. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
One there. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Chris Taylor.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Looped out towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Swanson waits on it. 1 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Popped him up. Camargo is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Flying toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that... Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting second. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Lane Adams, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that ends the inning. Braves are set. Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Kike Hernandez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Freese over at second. LeMahieu at first with no outs. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 3.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning. I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Seager. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Scott Kazmir, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I put 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Popped him up. Turner trying to get there. Kazmir is on his way home. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through. Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Flowers goes quietly leading off the 4th. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And a step off. Albies with a 1-1 count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Lane Adams. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Kike Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Realmuto at second. LeMahieu is over at first with 1 away. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Kazmir sets. 3-0 on its way. Here's a fly ball well hit.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Scott Kazmir. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Kazmir leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Taylor coming on. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Digging in now, Walker Buehler, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for Atlanta. First baseman, number 5.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a play! Got him!
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. Kazmir's ready. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Adams giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers,
here's David Freese to stand in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Markakis is there, and they breeze through this half. Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Johan Camargo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis.
Number 53. Now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth spot. Number 16. Charlie Culberson.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Chris Taylor, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Camargo has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that will conclude matters here. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hader has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the changeup is way low that time. Inciarte stands at first with 1 out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Little chopper back to the mound. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's David Freeman. To stand in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Hernandez at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Bellinger ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another. seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now another 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance, Lane Adams. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez on the move, 2 down. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Final strike for the Braves. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Rob Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 69, Rob Brantley.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that misses 1 and 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0 and 2 and 1 and 1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Oh, and he misses it. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Ryan Matson's been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Ryan Matson.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Taylor. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danny Santana is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. Peter Moylan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Hard hit ball to short. Culberson has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Freeman on the move. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Cody Bellinger. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. So digging in now, David Freese. A 2-out hit and win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Shoots this one over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
to an end 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers